Thought I could find my way back home, but I get lost alone. But when I'm with you, I'm no longer wandering. And when I'm with you, I swear I can breathe. And when I'm with you, I know who I am and who I wanna be. I'm not trying to be dramatic, no. Most times I'm pretty normal. Oh, but let's be clear and honest here and do away with anything formal. I can fake it on my own, but I am lost alone. But when I'm with you, I'm no longer wandering. And when I'm with you, I swear I can breathe. And when I'm with you, I know who I am and who I wanna be. Who I wanna be. Well, I am wide-eyed with a penchant for running. But how many times does it take till I find that I'm lost when I'm alone? And that's not where I belong. 'Cause when I'm with you, I'm no longer wandering. When I'm with you, I can finally breathe. When I'm with you, I swear to God, I'm who I wanna be. I'm who I wanna be.
Well, welcome to this special event in which Andy and Brandi declare before us that they choose each other. This is an event which we recognize the seriousness of their decision, but also share with them in the joy of their love for one another. And I think it's very appropriate that we do so in such a beautiful setting for such a beautiful union as Andy and Brandi. And for everyone in attendance, I have a question for you. As their friends and family who have come to witness their marriage, do you promise to support Brandi and Andy with your love, encouragement, and prayers? If so, say, "We will." Hey, I heard you. All right, please go ahead and be seated. Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of the Spirit through the bond of peace. Marriage is a gift from God. So, Brandi, this morning you got up and you look a little different. So I think you had your hair done and we got done up for the wedding, and you put on this beautiful dress, and shortly you'll be putting on a new ring. Andy, you clean up nicely. You didn't do your hair, okay. But you did get up this morning and you got on this new suit, and soon you too will be putting on a new ring. And in each of these instances, when you got ready for this event, it was a conscious decision regarding your life that you made intentionally but individually. And shortly after you put on this ring, it'll be an intentional decision but done jointly. And so we're in a baseball field, and we should probably use a baseball metaphor. Baseball is a game where things can be moving along at just a steady pace, and then suddenly bang. All bases are loaded, the batter up has hit a ball out of the park, and everything changes. And this will be true of your life together as well. You may settle into a comfortable pattern only to have something upset it or maybe bring you unexpected joy. Whatever the case may be, I encourage you to be on the lookout for what God is doing in and through your marriage. So we'll begin first with the promises. So Andy, do you take Brandi as your wife?
I do. I will.
Will you love her and encourage her, respect her, and affirm her no matter what the circumstances?
I do.
And will you remain with her for the rest of your days?
I will.
Brandi, do you take Andy as your husband?
I do.
Will you love him and encourage him and respect him and affirm him no matter what the circumstances?
I will.
And will you remain with him for the rest of the days of your lives?
I will.
Andy and Brandi, you have come together according to God's wonderful plan for your lives. Before him, your family, and your friends, will you now say the vows that you have prepared for each other?
Andy, I love you so much. I promise to stand by your side and sleep in your arms, to be joy to your heart and food for your soul, to learn with you and grow with you, even as time and life change us both. I promise to laugh with you in good times and struggle alongside you in bad. I promise to always respect you and cherish you as an individual, a partner, and an equal, knowing that we do not complete but complement each other. May we have many adventures and grow old together. Today and every day, I choose you and I offer myself in return.
Brandi, I choose you and I love you unconditionally and without hesitation. I vow to love you, to encourage you, trust you, respect you, and always be there for you. Together, we will create a home filled with faith, hope, love, lots of laughter, compassion, and forgiveness. I promise to work with you to build and cherish a relationship of equality, knowing that together we will continue to build a life far better than either of us could imagine alone. I will care for you, stand beside you, and share with you all of life's adversities and all of its joys from this day forward, hopefully more of the joys, today and for the rest of our days of our lives.
Well, you have said your vows. God has heard them, as have your family and friends who are here to witness your marriage. The wedding ring is a symbol of love, which is complete, beautiful, and endless. May God enable you to affirm always a love that is strong and good. This ring, a gift for you.
This ring, a gift for you,
symbolizes my desire.
Symbolizes my desire.
That you may be my wife from this day forward.
That you may be my wife from this day forward.
As this ring has no end.
As this ring has no end.
Neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
This ring, a gift for you,
This ring, a gift for you,
symbolizes my desire
symbolizes my desire
that you may be my husband from this day forward.
that you may be my husband from this day forward.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
May God in His goodness strengthen your love and fill you with His peace and joy. What God has joined together, no one must divide. Andy and Brandi, you have chosen to become husband and wife. You've pledged your faithfulness to each other. You have affirmed this by giving and receiving a ring. You have promised to stand by each other and move with each other through whatever life may bring. And now, by the authority vested in me by the state of Ohio and the Reformed Church in America, I pronounce you husband and wife. May you always remain sweethearts and friends. May your marriage be full of kindness. May the years bring you happiness and contentment and forever love. Andy, you may now kiss the bride. Well, I now present to you Mr. and Mrs. Andy Helsby.
What a beautiful day and a wonderful crowd we have. Thank you very much for coming. For those who don't know me, my name is Derek, and I have been working with Andy for the last 9 years. For Andy and Brandi, they have done a lot of amazing things. Things that take courage, things that take commitment. Brandi, you look amazing today. You're beautiful. And Andy is very fortunate to have met you. I just want to say, the best man, I'm here to wish you great happiness in your future together. Thank you. Here's the toast to Andy and Brandi. Cheers.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jen Stazak, or many of you know me as Jetty Mail. Brandi, you look stunning tonight. I couldn't be happier to celebrate this day with you. You've always been there throughout the years, and I'm honored to stand by your side today. The qualities I admire most about Brandi have helped me become the person I am today. When Brandi walks into the room gets brighter. She has the ability to put others at ease as soon as she meets them. I also love that Brandi dares to be different, from her 20 hair colors in high school to this truly unique wedding today. I know Andy knows this already, but when Brandi finds something she loves, that thing becomes the main focus in her life. The late 90s through the early 2000s, Brandi became the world's biggest Cleveland Indians fan. I promise you that Brandi could tell any of them their stats or the mechanical flaws in their swing better than their manager. Luckily, in the last couple years, Brandi has channeled this energy into her new and best interest, Andy. And this is an obsession that is certainly built to last the test of time. I know that Andy is the perfect guy for Brandi because she's the exact woman she's always been, with just a brighter smile. Andy, thank you for making Brandi the happiest she's ever been. Please join me in raising a glass to Brandi and Andy. Here's to love, laughter, and happily ever after.
All right, good evening, everyone. As many of you know, I am Brandi's little sister. I'm Robin. I know over 28 years ago on that February afternoon, she wasn't so thrilled with the thought of having a new little baby sister to share everything with. I like to think that maybe that's changed just a little. As soon as I was old enough to remember, I wanted to do everything she did and be just like her. And then as we got older, we began to have a wonderful bond and friendship, even with our age difference. We would go shopping together, go out to eat, have sleepovers, go thrifting together, brave the Black Friday sales side by side, and just do things as best friends. I have loved every second of having a big sister who I can call my best friend. Then she met Andy, the one who makes her happier than I have ever seen. Someone who shares all of the same interests as her and now makes her even better and more complete. Now they go out to eat, they go shopping, and they go thrifting together. And that doesn't mean that we aren't still best friends. It just means she has found her true other half, her soulmate, and her new best friend. I couldn't be happier for my big sister today. She's a loving and beautiful person, as we all know, who deserves someone as awesome and wonderful and fun as she is. And she's found that in Andy. I want to wish you the best from today until forever. So please raise your glasses and cheers to Brandi and Andy. I love you guys.